Okay, so the first thing you'll notice is that this car is right-hand driven, because in Japan they drive on the left-hand side of the road, like in Britain. I thought this was a bit strange at first, until I of course remembered that Japan was ruled by the samurai in the Edo era between 1603 and 1867, and the preference was to move on the left-hand side of the road, because samurai drew their swords with their right hand typically, so they could draw their swords and fight easier. Although it wasn't made official until 1872, when British engineers helped the Japanese build their first railway, which was of course left-hand operated. I had originally intended to get a very specific type of car when I came to Japan, called a K car. Japan's quite unique for having a very defined category of cars called K cars, and basically it's a motor vehicle with a 660cc engine or below, God forbid. Because of its small engine size, K cars are very economical. You can actually get to the outer rings of Saturn and back on a single tank of fuel. K cars quite easily because they have yellow number plates, whilst regular bigger cars have white number plates. As I said, I would have got one because the cost of running it is lower and the taxes are lower, but I'm inheriting a friend's car next year, so it worked out cheaper to just rent my first year. Another reason I got this bigger engine car is because where I am turns into Antarctica next month and during the winter. Not only that, but where I live is on a plain, and it gets really windy, and it was my hope that in having a bigger engine vehicle come this winter I won't be starring in a live action version of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Still, regardless of what car you get, there is one thing that takes some getting used to. Drinking alcohol and driving in Japan. In most countries, to my knowledge, you can have a glass of wine or a beer and then get behind the wheel of a vehicle, so you can have a few units. In Japan, if you so much as smell alcohol and then get behind the wheel of a car, it's game over. There are no units allowed, and if you get caught driving with any alcohol in your system, you'll lose your job, you'll probably get deported, and you'll almost certainly be thrown out the back of a plane over the Sea of Japan, just to make sure you don't do it again. I've seen it happen, it's not pretty, don't do it.